Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failer. In our last video, we tackled the second Tommy mission called Bar Brawl. This video is about the third and final Tommy mission. It's called Copland. But before we begin this mission, I got to talk a little bit about the Havana outfit. We're going to first show you that the Havana outfit is available in its normal spot as usual. And the reason that I'm showing this to you here now is that after we pass Copland, there's going to be a glitch that makes the Havana outfit unavailable, unaccessible for the rest of the game. That's based on the order in which we were doing some missions here in this playthrough. I'll talk more about this glitch later in this video, but I'll just show you here that the Havana outfit is available. There is an invisible wall over here that's going to become important for us after we pass this mission. So now we're ready to check out the cutscene at the start of this mission, which again is Copland. Passing this mission awards $10,000 and access to the cop outfit. In this cutscene, notice that the mouth does not move on the guy Lance is talking to.
You moron! What were you thinking? Do you realize what this means? We could all be stuck.
The timer must have got screwed. That place was wired to go up like a firework factory. Then somebody tipped off the cops, but
What's the problem, fellas?
Mike was supposed to torch someplace in the mall, but he screwed the fuses, and now the cops are crawling all over it. We gotta get our stuff and get out of here.
Relax, both of you. Let me think for a second. Tommy Vercetti just doesn't cut and run. The cops are going to be going over that building with a fine-tooth comb, right? But that takes time. We got to go in and torch that place ourselves.
Yeah, but
no one but a cop could get within a mile of that place.
So we go as cops. We got to get uniforms, and we're going to need a squad car. All thanks to you, Mike.
I'm sorry.
I got it. All we got to do is lure the cops in with the finger, put them in a lockup, and jump them.
Good plan. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, Lance, let's get the cops' attention.
So this mission has to do with the Tarbrush Cafe, which is the first store in the mall whose windows I broke out in that previous mission where we broke a ton of windows in the mall. And maybe they're not paying their protection money even though we broke their windows before. So we've decided to just blow up the entire store. I guess that's the solution to most of life's problems, is just blow everything up. And so the idea here is that Mike, that other character in the cutscene, screwed up. He was supposed to set the dynamite, but the timer didn't work. And so now Lance and I are going to head over to the mall and blow that place up. But the mall is crawling with cops and some soldiers. So first we need to steal some cop outfits by luring two cops into a particular lockup, marked on the minimap with a pink square.
Now that got them really irritated.
And then we'll head into the mall and blow up the Tarbrush Cafe, and then we'll have a 5-star wanted level, and we'll have to get back here to the Vercetti estate in order to pass. We've got two cops in here with us, but the door is blocked. Let's just get out of here. No problem. Mission failed. The guy wasn't even on me. Oh, I killed Lance. I wasn't busted. I killed Lance. Okay, spoilers, killing Lance is a fail state. But let's try that again with our vanilla attempt. Passing this mission makes it so that the Vercetti estate starts to generate money up to a maximum of $5,000. Also, passing this mission is required in order to play the second to last story mission. That is the one before the culminating mission of the game.
Tie him up and gag him.
Ooh, it's perfect.
Get tight around the crotch, though.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
That line is great. Oh, yeah, mine too. I don't know why Tommy says tie him up and gag them, because clearly the cops were killed. I mean, they're just not there anymore. You saw a nightstick, weapon icon up in the background because that was what one of the cops that we just killed had on them. So then it says take a police car up to the mall. I'll put my sirens on just because we're under official police business. How does the game know when it's time for Lance to say this?
Easy, brother. No cop drives this bad.
It always seems like it's at the right time, like when I'm driving poorly. I think that's pretty cool that they were able to program that in. Maybe it's just when you go on the sidewalk or oncoming traffic, I don't know. Here's another one of my favorite Lance lines coming up.
Remember, smile at the other cops.
Hey there, officer. Nice badge.
Real smooth, Lance.
Walk into the marker to plant the bomb, can do. Hello, soldiers. Carry on.
Okay, timers are set. 5 seconds and ticking.
5 seconds! We got to get the hell out of here!
While we watch our hair-raising 5-star drive back to the Vercetti estate, let me go ahead and read from the wiki about this mission. If the player completes 2-bit hit before this mission, the Havana outfit will be put behind an invisible wall and will become unobtainable. Yeah, I'll show that to you right after this mission pass. To avoid this, Copland, No Escape, and The Job, those are 3 missions, should be completed before 2-bit hit. This was patched on the Mac version and the mobile ports of the game. In the definitive edition by Netflix, once Tommy and Lance lure the cops into the lockup, the door stays open, as all assets and characters disappear for a few seconds and appear back with Tommy and Lance dressed in police uniforms. Lance will revert to his original PS2 character model while wearing the police uniform. I guess that means in this version of the game, the Netflix definitive edition, Lance has a different model from the PS2 version, but then during this one mission, it's the PS2 version for Lance. In this mission, Lance carries a stubby shotgun, which is a reference to Ricardo Rico Tubbs from Miami Vice, who was played by Lance's voice actor, Philip Michael Thomas, and occasionally carries the same model shotgun. This was intentionally referenced by the developers, as the gun's textures are labeled as, quote, gun_shotgun_Tubbs in the game files. The name of this mission is likely a nod towards the 1997 Sylvester Stallone film Copland, which is exactly the same as the name of the mission, which also starred Ray Liotta, the actor who voiced Tommy Vercetti. During the short cutscene at the end of the mission, when heading back to the mansion with the police uniform, Tommy uses the running animation of cops and some pedestrians. When he exits the mansion in his regular clothing, he reverts to his usual running animation. This glitch with Lance on the stairs is pretty common at the end of this mission. Here you can see the NPC normal animation for running, and then we're back in the Hawaiian shirt instead of the track outfit. And then we get Tommy's regular animation. Protection ring asset completed. That's all 3 missions here at the Vercetti estate. Now generating revenue up to a maximum of $5,000. Make sure you collect it regularly. I think we're good with our $841 million. Okay, mission passed. $47 right there. Cop outfit delivered to police station on Washington Beach. If you back up and then go closer, you can see that the money changes. You won't change if you're just looking at it. It's like a watch pot, never boiling. $55. Okay, so now at the end of this mission, I will head over to the Havana outfit and show you that glitch. Let's just skip the trip over there. And Tommy, quite the daredevil. This is a phone call from Lance that we'll take later in this video, but take a look. The Havana outfit icon has moved. It used to be right in front of the door here, and then they moved it, but unfortunately there's an invisible wall preventing us from getting to the new location of the Havana outfit. So inaccessible for the rest of the game. It's just a glitch. I think that you can maybe like hop on a bike and get around that wall. I tried it a while and it didn't work. For me, maybe I'll try it again in a future video. Okay, and then I learned something here. I just want to show you the cop outfit is indeed available, but I learned that if you have a phone call coming in, buildings are locked. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Another thing I don't know is how to cancel a phone call. Like if I don't want to take it, the only way I know how to cancel it is to get into a vehicle. So what's the key? Somebody tell me what the default key is to cancel an incoming phone call. Okay, so without the call coming in now, the police station is available, and you can see indeed the cop outfit is here, and we'll take a look at it. And then also notice that when the phone call comes in, even though it looks like I should be able to walk out of the building, I can't. I am locked in here until the end of this phone call. Here's the cutscene again. Notice that we're in the purple tracksuit at the start of the cutscene, but it's just another glitch. The street outfit is, the Hawaiian shirt outfit is put on Tommy during this cutscene. As I mentioned, you can see the guy on the right, his lips do not move when he's talking. That's another glitch. And let's talk some more about this guy on the right. So he's got a name. His name is Mike. He's named in this mission. Mike screwed up. And a couple of things going on here. So number one, at the end of this cutscene, the 3 of them leave the cutscene. They walk towards the camera as the fade happens, and that presumes, I mean, they're talking about all 3 of them going to the Tarbrush Cafe to blow it up. But then Mike is not present when the fade ends, right? It's just Tommy and Lance. This mission is Mike's last appearance in Vice City, but it's not his first. You can see his blue and white vertical striped shirt. There he is. He was one of Diaz's bodyguards. He made his first appearance here in the mission The Party. I'll show it to you again in, I guess I'll pause it right here so we can get a good look at Mike. And Mike was also Diaz's bodyguard there in the back during the mission The Chase. And then in the last mission, Bar Brawl, Mike was enjoying a well-deserved drink. Here he is on the left. which also means that Mike was one of the two goons that came with us to head over to the Front Page Cafe. Here he is getting in the rear passenger side. So, Mike, a constant presence in our lives here in Vice City, even if we didn't realize it before. So then I want to show you fail states and quirks here, obviously. So failing, you fail by killing Lance. And I was sort of surprised to see that he fell down and did the death animation after one punch, but then I didn't fail. So I tried it again just to see if that was kind of a fluke.
Okay, Lance, let's get
And nope, that's like the almost death punch. Lance is just helpless here. And then we'll finish him off with one bullet from the revolver. Not the revolver, pistol.
Okay, Lance, let's get the cops' attention.
And now here's a gun that doesn't kill somebody in one shot, but does kill them in several shots. So yeah, Lance just down for the count on any bullet or any punch, but then you don't fail until he actually dies. So what happens if we abandon Lance? So we'll get into the Infernus here and then drive away real quick. See you, bud. And almost immediately we get the message, you've left Lance behind, go and get him. I don't really want to, but apparently you have to in order to proceed with the mission. So then we'll skip the drive up to the mall and decided to see what would happen if I don't bother getting in the cop outfit, but I just head to the mall directly. So the police aren't mad at you, and you can go in the mall, but as soon as you do, you get a 5-star wanted level because you don't have the cop outfit on. And so I'll just show you here that Lance can use his stubby shotgun to knock down these soldiers, but he doesn't actually hurt them. He can't kill them, he can't damage them. Likewise, they can't damage him. So it's just this kind of endless game between the two parties shooting at each other. The TNT doesn't appear here, the pink marker isn't here. You can't do anything until you get into that cop outfit. In this clip, you can see I've abandoned Lance about a block away. He's that yellow square, and I wanted to see what would happen, if anything, if I got two cops in here by myself without Lance, and unsurprisingly, nothing happens. You need Lance in here. So let's go get that little guy. And I'm going to regret that decision because Lance is going to shoot me with his stubby shotgun. Look, I'm going to pause it here. Look at that. Clearly, that bullet, or all 5 of those bullets, came from Lance. I know that Lance is going to betray us pretty soon, but it still hurts, like right in the chest where I got shot. I'm also surprised that that police car was said to be in the way. It looked like it was way out of the way. But anyway, you move it, and then you carry on with the mission. In the next clip, you'll see that I've abandoned Lance again. He's way south, back at the lockup, that yellow triangle over there. And so what happens if we try going in the mall in the cop outfit without Lance? I guess I have to play Lance here. Oh, hello, officer. Nice badge. Nice badge. It sure looks like you can proceed to this part of the mission without Lance. The pink marker is here. I'll first give you a close-up of the dynamite. Pretty cool with the wires and white hexagon, all those red cylinders. It's all geometry. And we'll do a little cut here.
Okay, timers are set. 5 seconds and ticking.
And you can see that we were able to get in the pink marker, and they had Tommy give his line as usual, but then Lance did give his line about saying only 5 seconds, we got to get the hell out of here. But then magically Lance is transported right up here to the mall. So you can go in the pink marker up here at the mall without Lance once you've gotten into the cop outfit. But here, if Lance gets stuck in the mall like you did, like a moron, then again, you get the warning, you've left Lance behind, go and get him. So I got him, and then I decided to use him as a human shield, and it turns out Lance cannot be hurt by any of these bullets. It's wild. I'm going to put this part in like octuple speed, I think, just to convince you that Lance can take a lot of punishment here, but he does not seem to feel any of the pain. But after like a minute of letting him get shot by these fellow officers, I decided to put him out of his misery, and then I failed. In the next clip, I wanted to see if anything different would happen should I get some soldiers into the lockup here, not just the police officers like you're supposed to. Of course, nothing is going to happen, but it was worth a shot. I had to use a health cheat code here because I was about to die, but you could see there 2 soldiers, 2 cops, maybe some other folks. The cop right on the outside of the garage is going to disappear.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
There he goes, and so will everybody else that's inside of the lockup. And then I learned that you cannot get a wanted level right after you change into the cop outfit. And all the way until we get into the mall, we are immune from wanted stars. Oh my goodness, this is fabulous. I mean, I support the police. I love my brothers and sisters in blue, but my goodness, this is quite liberating. Bye. Okay, so now we'll drive up to the mall. And nice badge, officer. Nice badge.
Remember, smile at the other cops.
Hey there, officer. Nice badge, nice badge.
Real smooth, Lance.
Okay, but then once you shoot one of these soldiers, then you get a different message at the bottom. You have blown your cover. Hurry up and plant the bomb. 4 wanted stars. Not 5, but 4. I mentioned Lance can't hurt the soldier. The soldier can't hurt Lance. So I'm just going to skip ahead here. We're going to plant the bomb. We're going to get shot a little bit by this soldier who's kind of angry at me for shooting his friend, his colleague. And what if we just stay here during the explosion? I've only got 18 HP. Let's see what happens. Oh, that can't be good for our hero, Tommy. But surprisingly, you just get teleported right outside. So totally fine to stand there during the middle of the explosion. And then last thing for this attempt, I want to show that some missions you can end while you're in a vehicle just by driving into the pink marker, but this is not one of them. You and Lance need to be on foot. In this clip, you can see that I've changed into the cop outfit by getting the 2 stars and dragging a couple of cops into the that garage. And then I'm going to change into the purple tracksuit here and head back over to the mall, and let's just see what happens. So we still get this line about smiling at the other cops, even though clearly we are not wearing a cop outfit, but this officer doesn't seem to mind. But then we walk in and immediately a 4-star wanted level. And at the bottom, we'll get a message that looks familiar. You have blown your cover. Hurry up and plant the bomb. That was the message that we got when we shot one of those 2 soldiers. So you can proceed with the mission, not in the cop outfit, but does make things a bit more challenging. Now I'll show you my best attempt at the speed run for this mission. So first of all, you're supposed to punch Lance so that he's not able to follow you. Now, I didn't do it right because he's right behind me, and he's going to hop over into this Sparrow, which is one of the 4 helicopter or the chopper checkpoints. We haven't done them yet, but anyway, it's here. So I think that you can skip this nice badge thing if you are able to get Lance not to follow you, and then that would make the pink marker available much more quickly. But then notice that there's no 5 seconds. You can just sprint out the front door, and then that jumps right to the exploding cutscene. So let's go ahead and hop in the Sparrow and fly back to the compound. In the meantime, this is the final mission at the Vercetti estate. So let's go ahead and rate Tommy as a mission giver after rating each of his 3 missions. So the first mission was Shakedown, where we had to go over to the mall and break a ton of windows. That was a lot of fun, especially with the increasing wanted level. We'll give that one a 9 out of 10. Then we had Bar Brawl, where we had to go, shake down somebody else, the guy over at the Front Page Cafe for protection money, and then shoot some of the security guards that he had hired, and then there was a chase on PCJs. That one's pretty good, 8 out of 10, not quite as good as the glass one. And then right here, Copland, this is my favorite mission so far. It's getting a 10 out of 10. Really cool to get a 2-star wanted level for no reason at all, and then change into the cop outfit, and then you get the cop outfit after passing this mission. That's pretty neat because it allows you to walk around the military base without getting shot up. And then the really, really cool explosion inside the mall here in this mission, and then the 5-star wanted level return home. 10 out of 10. It's awesome. So Tommy's 3 missions received scores of 9, 8, and 10. And so if you're just averaging them, you get a 9. But come on, how can I give Tommy Vercetti anything other than 10 out of 10? He's the hero. He's the main character. He's the best character in the game. I'm giving the people what they want. Mathematics be damned. 10 out of 10 for Tommy Vercetti. Now you're watching my challenge attempt for this mission. My goal is to run back from the mall all the way to the Vercetti estate with this 5-star wanted level. So no vehicles of any kind, not going to get any health pickups or armor pickups, not going to walk into any bribe stars, just taking a long, scary run and trying to survive. We're clearly going to see plenty more of Tommy Vercetti. He's in every single video in this series, but it is the last Vercetti mission per se. So let's go ahead and read from the wiki about our hero, Tommy Vercetti. Tommy Vercetti is the protagonist of Vice City. He's also mentioned in San Andreas in The Introduction, which is a prequel short film to that game. He's also mentioned in the game itself during the mission The Meat Business by a former friend and lawyer, Ken Rosenberg. Tommy was voiced by movie actor Ray Liotta, making him the first protagonist in the series with a voice actor. Right, because Claude Speed in GTA 3 didn't speak, so therefore no voice actor. Let's move over to the wiki for Ray Liotta. Raymond Allen Liotta, better known as Ray Liotta, was an American actor, producer, and voice actor, born in Newark, New Jersey, 1954. Liotta is well known for his roles in films such as Field of Dreams, Goodfellas, B-Movie, Hannibal, Copland, Muppets from Space, Muppets Most Wanted, Charlie St. Cloud, No Escape, Blow, and The Many Saints of Newark. He has also appeared in TV shows such as Family Guy, Phineas and Ferb, Smith, ER, Hannah Montana, SpongeBob SquarePants, Frasier, Our Family Honor, Another World, and NTSF SD SUV. He provided the voice of Tommy Vercetti here in Vice City. Sadly, Liotta died in his sleep on May 26, 2022 at the age of 67 in the Dominican Republic during the filming of the movie Dangerous Waters. Now back to the wiki about Tommy Vercetti. Tommy was born in Liberty City in 1951. Tommy's father worked in a printing shop.
Yeah, my old man used to work on these. I used to spend the evenings with him cleaning the rollers. I was going to follow him in his trade, but I lived a different life.
Dialogue spoken by Tommy while fighting indicates that he had a bad relationship with his mother. In his childhood, Tommy befriended his future employer, Sonny Forelli. Sometime prior to 1971, Tommy joined the Forelli crime family, one of the main 3 mafia families in Liberty City and the most powerful one at that time. He worked his way through the Forelli family, making his way up the ranks and presumably becoming a made man by the time he was 20 years old. In 1971, Sonny Forelli, head of the family, sent Tommy to kill a man in Harwood. During the hit, Tommy was ambushed by a group of gang members. It is speculated that Sonny himself orchestrated the ambush, though this has never been confirmed. Tommy survived after killing all the men that were sent to assassinate him, but he was arrested and convicted of 11 counts of murder. He was initially sentenced to death for the murders, but his sentence was commuted. Tommy remained in prison for 15 years. He was nicknamed the Harwood Butcher by the press. After being released from prison in 1986, Tommy was sent to Vice City by Sonny Forelli to oversee a major drug deal with the Vance brothers. When that deal is ambushed, resulting in both the drugs and the money being lost, Tommy begins searching for the person behind the attack, working for various prominent figures of Vice City's criminal underworld in return for answers. Over time, Tommy begins building his own criminal empire and eventually finds the man responsible for the ambush, that was Ricardo Diaz, killing him and taking over his business. Now the head of his own gang, the Vercetti gang, Tommy subsequently attempts to expand it, ultimately eliminating all competition and becoming the undisputed kingpin of Vice City. Tommy is depicted as both intelligent and temperamental. He is easily angered and is quick to resort to violence. He does not hesitate to kill, though many of his victims are trying to kill him or have done something that guaranteed their deaths. However, Tommy often shows care and sensitivity toward characters such as Mercedes Cortez and Ernest Kelly. Ernest Kelly is the person who's in charge of Printworks. We haven't met him yet. He also appears to have a distaste of the government and or the army/police, as he characterizes the events of the Vietnam War as ugly business when Mitch Baker tells him about how he was betrayed by his own country. And Tommy consistently makes sarcastic comments about the country's military and police force when cops are after him during free roam. Tommy believes in the Mafia Code and in a sense of honor amongst thieves, but if people cross him, he will go to any lengths to get even with them. Mercifully, that is mission pass. I really thought I was going to fail Tommy. What are you doing? Tommy, the door is wide open. Tommy, teleport inside the building and then come out. Let's go. Thank you. I really thought I was going to die when Lance was stuck in that garage. I didn't know how to get him out, and I had like 7 health. Oh. But we got it done first try every time. And now we're moving on. This is our save file. So in the rest of this video, we're going to stock up on health. Again, at 7. That's kind of scary times. And then we'll grab some armor, and we've got a phone call to take from Lance. And then I showed you, or I haven't shown you, but I will show you the cop outfit. It's set up there in the top left that the cop outfit is available in the police station. So we'll put it on just to show it to you. But then we're going to put on a different outfit for the next 6 videos. Here's that phone call from Lance.
Tommy, it's me, Lance. Keep your mouth shut there, Tommy, because I ain't got no time to talk. I ain't interested in what you got to say. Why should I be? You don't care about me, do you? You gotta look after me a bit better. Give me a spare slice, you know? Hey, Tommy, man, look, hey, I'm sorry. It's just that people patronize me all my life, treat me like a little kid. My brother would do that. Please, man, don't do that. I gotta go.
Mercifully, that's the last time we'll hear from Lance Vance for a long, long time. We don't have to listen to his whining anymore until we get to the last couple of missions, which will be many videos from now. We've got assets to tackle. So like I mentioned, I will show you that the cop outfit is available, and then when I put the cop outfit on, there's going to be a cut in the video, and it's because I decided to change the plan for what my next video is going to be. And so we're going to head to the next video starting location right after throwing on that cop outfit. And at the start of the next video, we will put on a brand new outfit for the next 6 videos. While we're putting this outfit on and heading to the starting location for the next video, I'll read just a tiny bit more about Tommy Vercetti from the wiki. This is the influence section, but I'm just going to read the first sentence of each paragraph here. There's lots more details in the wiki if you care to read it. Tommy Vercetti shows many characteristics in common with Tony Montana, drug lord from the film Scarface. Tommy also bears some resemblance to Mr. Blonde from the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs, played by Michael Madsen. Tommy's story is similar to that of real-life mobster Joseph Iannuzzi. Tommy also shares some characteristics with Vito Corleone from The Godfather. Obviously, there's lots more on the wiki about Tommy. It's quite a long page. There's all the murders that he committed, optional murders, stuff about his appearance, more details about his influence, more stuff about his personality, lots of nice pictures. There's a gallery of artwork and screenshots of him. And there's also a YouTube link to a video that's like 27 minutes long of all the dialogue Tommy has in the entire game. Surely a bunch of that I have never heard, even though I've played this game over 1,000 hours, just because it's specialized or it's in free roam or whatever. So check out the wiki to Tommy Vercetti if you want to read more about our hero. So that's it for the mission Copland. If you have any memories you'd like to share about Copland, go ahead and put them down in the comments below. And we're here in front of the pole position in preparation for our next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.